What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to more Age of Empires 2, the Conquerors expansion. We're in the Battle of the Conquerors campaigns going into our final level, the Noryang point. Now, I've adopted an interesting rush tactic to beating this one, and this is our final level in the Age of Empires series. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this very long, very exciting series. I love this game so much. I used to play the crap out of this game growing up, and I hope you guys have enjoyed it just as much as I have. But anyway, let's jump right into it here.
The haze of spent gunpowder hangs over the gravel-strewn beach, confusing the seabirds that nest on the rocky outcroppings of Shinhai Bay. As soon as the winds of the Eastern Sea disrupt the cloud, the Japanese Navy will return, cannons blazing at the sea walls and what remains of the Korean fleet. Although the army has so far managed to repel any of the samurai that have waded ashore, it is only a matter of time before the Japanese are victorious. The last hope for the Korean Navy is an innovative commander named Yi Sun-shin. Admiral Yi is constructing a secret weapon, a ship with iron armor that can withstand the Japanese cannon and a spiked hull to repel boarders. He calls these ships Kobuksan, or turtle ships. If Admiral Yi can ready his fleet of turtle ships in time, then the Koreans stand a chance of defeating the Japanese. On the other hand, if he's too late...
If he's too late, what? Alright. Well, anyway, we have an optional objective to save the Wonder. There's really no benefit to saving the Wonder, and honestly, I haven't managed to do it. So I don't think I'm going to be doing that in this particular run-through of the level. We're going to be using a rush tactic with our ships in order to take out some of the docks very early on. But there's a few things we're going to want to do to set up that's going to help us out. So we're going to run over here. We're going to grab these guys, get them working. We're going to grab these guys, get us a university. And we're going to grab a couple of these guys, get them on wood. And we're also going to grab a couple of these guys and get them building keeps. Now, the keeps will help us out a lot, because there's really no room for a castle, and there's really not enough stone to work with the castle. So we're mainly just going to be building keeps. And this should distract a lot of their navy if you build a bunch of keeps right out here. Just be careful not to get your villagers stuck. Alright, so they're doing that. We're going to grab a couple of these guys, a couple of these guys. And we're going to have to fight off some of their navy here in the beginning. Just try to protect your cannon galleons as best you can. You're going to want to keep them alive. Got an interesting border around the level here. I think that might have been because I bought the Forbidden expansion for Age of Empires, which I don't plan on doing right now. I may do it in the near future, but there's some other things I want to work on. But anyway, let's get back on topic here. We're going to get a hit fairly mild here in the beginning, but you're going to want to fight these guys off as best you can and try to keep your navy alive. Let's see how we're doing. Okay, we're going to get these guys over here, divide them up. Actually, I'm going to get a couple more over here building these keeps to try to distract the enemy. Oh boy. Yeah, we're going to want to get them out of here, because we don't want to lose these cannon galleons. Otherwise, this isn't going to work. Getting hit pretty hard here in the beginning. Not what I was expecting. So we're probably going to have to build up some more ships here. Alright, so we're going to want to get chemistry here so we can start building more of our bombard cannon galleons. Alright, so we fought that off. And these guys are just going to sit here and attack us for a while. We're not going to worry about them. We're going to sail down south here. Let's group this guy up as well. I'm going to group up my dock, grab these guys, get them building. Continuing to throw down some keeps. so that's about as many keeps as I'm going to be able to use at the moment. And we are getting hit, but these keeps should be able to fight off most of the enemies. Come on, keeps. Awesome. Come on, keeps. Come on. Take him out. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, let's get these guys out of here. You're going to want to be careful. We are getting slaughtered. This is not going quite as I had planned it. But that is okay. We're still doing alright. We're just going to need to make some more cannon galleons. We're going to need to drop this cannon galleon for sure. Start pumping out some more villagers, get them over here. Villagers are continuing to build the keeps. Get our fire ship over here to try to take out this galleon. So he'll stop causing so much damn destruction, and our galleons are still doing okay. Now we're going to sail these guys down here to the bottom corner. Go down. Alright, where is... See, I thought chemistry was going to give us the ability to make bombard cannons. What am I missing? Ah, here we go. I have to get that upgrade. Ah, crap. Did not think about this tower. Yeah, you ideally want to sail farther up the coast here, but just for safekeeping, I'm going to go ahead and drop this tower here. It's important to get this stuff going very early on because you don't get hit quite as hard in the beginning, and these towers should keep the transports away for the most part. Alright, so we're about ready to make some more cannon galleons. And these take wood and gold, and that's why I've got most of my villagers working on wood and gold. But we're also going to want food. For once, stone is not nearly as important. I'll run these guys down here to protect my cannon galleon. Alright, so that's down. We're going to go ahead and sail down through this tiny little nook here. Because there's actually a dock hidden down there, and it took me forever to figure that out.
The repeated attacks of these Japanese warships. We must seek aid from Admiral Yi Sun-shin. Rumor has it that he has been working on a secret weapon.
Now, we're actually not going to do that, believe it or not. We're not going to do that until the end of the level. I'm going to put this guy on no attack stance because I'm trying not to... Oh, boy. And we just lost our cannon galleon. Great. That's okay, though. I'm making more. It did not work as strategically as I should have with these. Oh, we got more coming already, so shouldn't be an issue. Let's sail these guys right down over here. Put them on no attack stance. These fast fire ships should be able to eliminate that, no problem. Let's start spawning some more galleons and some more fire ships. It's pretty easy to dodge the cannon galleons as long as you just keep moving. We should be able to eliminate a couple of the docks right here off the bat. Just going to be using our fire ships as protection. And once you eliminate these docks, they're not going to rebuild them. One thing to keep in mind is we have not actually received the objective to destroy these docks, but that is going to be our ultimate goal. So that is something you want to keep in mind here. We're just going to go ahead and start dropping these docks. And the less docks they have, the less navy they're going to be able to build, and the less opposition we're going to have here at our main base. So building up a second group of galleys and fire ships here. Help us out a little bit. Awesome. So there goes dock number 1. go up here and hit dock number 2, and we are being attacked. Bring the fire ships up. Save the galleys. Take them out. Nice. Alright, go after that galley. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start firing away at the second dock. I think we've got plenty of galleys at the moment. Oh boy. So we're going to want to make some more fast fire ships. Definitely. We're going to sail these guys right down over here. Just continue to make fast fire ships. I'm not too worried about losing my fast fire ships. We can always make more. Start pumping out some more villagers. No reason not to fill up your population pretty good with villagers, since we're pretty much just going to be using boats the entire level. This is a naval battle level by far. Alright, so let's get on up the coast here and start looking for our next one. Watch out for towers. There are lots of towers. And they will tear you apart. No, no, no. That's not what I wanted. Here we go. Put these guys on stand their ground. Actually, I'll put them on defensive stance so they don't go too far. But I'm really not concerned about the boats. I'm not trying to draw attention to myself. Whoa! Luckily, these guys are easy to dodge, but you are going to want to take them out because they're going to be a nuisance. And have your fire ships on the ready in case someone shows up to fight back. But we've got so many cannon galleons, we should be able to drop these things pretty quick. Awesome. There's another upgrade I wanted. This right here is going to help us out a little bit. Alright, so we've got another tower here we got to deal with, and then we'll be at the next dock. This level's quite easy if you just make sure you push through them right at the beginning. The less docks they have, the less they'll be able to replenish their navy. Because for some reason, the game designers decided to make it so they couldn't rebuild the docks. Probably because it's an objective to destroy them in the end. Hell yeah. Dropping that quick. We may not even need an extra set. But I'm going to go ahead and keep spawning fast fire ships. Just in case. Start sailing up the coast until we see another tower or another... Oh, there we go. Another castle. So we're going to have to deal with that castle. Might as well burn down some of their ships here while we're at it. Just we don't want to get too close to that castle, because that will be a mess. Alright, let's bring some of these. Not going to bring them all. Leave a few behind. They seem to have all but given up already. I haven't seen a single enemy ship in a while. Awesome. There goes the castle. Now we can get up the coast here. I think we'll have another couple of towers we're going to have to deal with. But it shouldn't be too big of an issue. There's another dock right there as well. So this level is almost in the bag here, guys. Got off to a little bit of a rocky start, but still a very successful finish. Just gotta keep these galleys alive. Didn't even have to upgrade to elite cannon galleons, which I believe we could have done. Not sure which upgrade we were supposed to get for that. Go ahead and get the next upgrade bracer. That'll help us out. Ah, here comes a boat. There's an enemy. Ah, now we're getting some battles. Just what I like to see. I knew it couldn't be that easy. It's probably still going to be easy. Nice. Fast fire ships doing exactly what I needed them to do. Just going to sail up the coast. I believe there might be one more dock. One or two. There's not many. So I'm going to bring these guys up. Let's go ahead and drop the tower just to be safe. Comes another enemy. But at this point, it really doesn't even make a difference. Drop him. Take him out. Yeah! Now we just need to fire upon these. Ah, we got some monks. Shoot the monks! Yeah, get out of here, monks. Yeah, run away. Fear me. Stupid monks. Alright, now let's see if there was another dock up the coast. We may have a couple more. I can't remember how many there was exactly. We pretty much cleared out everything they can do to damage us. Let's see if we can hit these monks. Whack a monk! Hit them while they're trying to convert. Yeah! Take that, monk! What a way to go, getting hit by a flame and a cannonball. Oh yeah! Go down, samurai. Alright, I'm not even gonna bother with you. You're just scrambling around, doing nothing. Go, go, go! Oh god! Just watch out for that. And let's take it out. Go ahead and replenish our farms, just in case we need the resources, but we probably won't. Nobody is idling. I like that. Attack! Let's finish this! Oh, where are these guys coming from? Oh, we've got 1,000,000 fast fire ships, so there's not much they can do to me. Just get out there and take them out. I like this level because it's just like a pure naval battle. There's not very many levels like that in Age of Empires. I don't think there's any levels like that in Age of Empires. There are some you could certainly take the naval approach, but none that you're really forced to take a naval approach like this one. I guess you could come over here and try to establish a base on their island, but that probably is not the best approach. Alright, let's see if there's another dock, and if there is not, we're going to go up here and find Admiral Yi and finish the level. Goodbye. And down it goes. Let's see what we got. No, I think that was it. So now, let's grab a villager. I think we can run the villager up through here, but I'm not 100% positive. I think we can. Go ahead and build a we've already got a stable, so I could just build a couple of knights, send them up there. But once we trigger Admiral Yi, we should beat the level. So let's see what happens. I think he's going the wrong way. I think we actually may need a transport ship to get him there. Let's run my knight this way. Yeah, this villager's gonna get stuck. There's no way to go that direction. So we'll send our knight up this way. And I was spawning a transport ship just in case. I can't remember exactly how to get there. run on up here. Some forage bushes. Hello? Oh, where'd this guy come from? We may have missed a dock somewhere. I don't think we did. If we did, it was probably right down in here. In which case, we could just run back over there and take it out. No problem. No. Come on, Knight. I'm counting on you. You had one job. You just gotta figure out how to get up there. Alright. Plan B. Let's run back here. And we'll just take a transport ship all the way around. While I scour for more. Here comes my knight. Sail these guys back over here. Here he comes, slowly but surely. Actually, we'll speed this along a little bit. Because we're just tying up some loose ends here at the end. But yeah, as you can see, these keeps really helped us out. They took out 2 transport ships before they could land. And those transport ships are full of some guys that will really harass your villagers, and you don't want that. So it's a very good tactic. Come on. So is there another dock in here somewhere? No, there's not. I'm assuming we got all of the docks. We should be able to land back here where Admiral Yi actually pops up. Because for some reason I just cannot remember how to get up here. I know there is a path, I just can't find it. How's this guy sailing across the land? I don't understand. Dum 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 dum. I'm gonna miss the soundtrack. Oh, really? Okay, I guess I can't do that. Alright, give me just a minute to figure out how to get up there. Alright guys, welcome back. One thing I forgot about, there's actually a transport ship here that will take you across, but it got destroyed because there's actually some Japanese raiders up here that you have to deal with first. Completely forgot about that. So I built a small little army here. Shouldn't be very much. But I'm gonna have to build another dock to get my guys across. So that's one thing we're gonna have to do. But we're just gonna run up in there and take them out. It was mostly archers and I think a scorpion. Shouldn't be an issue at all. And that will do it for the level. What are these guys doing? Oh, you can come help me. Here they are. So yeah, mostly just a bunch of crossbowmen, a scorpion, and a couple of samurai. Not very much. Looks like I got just the right amount of troops to help me get through this. Come on, finish them off. So we're gonna run these guys up in here, throw up a dock real fast. Why can't I build a dock here? There we go. Oh man, more scorpions. Hopefully we brought enough troops. If not, I had a few on standby. Why you shoot my villagers? There we go. They're just trying to make this annoying at this point. Damn! Well, shit. Okay. Well, I got a few more, so we'll run them up here as well. Run away, villagers! Run for your lives! Say a little bit, more of a sizable force than I was expecting. Still not very big. These are probably some of the last samurai we'll have to deal with. What I could do is just head straight for it, though. Let's head straight for the transport ship. All we gotta do is get one guy across. I'm not even worried about the dock at this point. There we go. And we're gonna unload. We're gonna unload right there. Alright. This is gonna do it, folks. I believe if we destroyed all the docks, it'll do it. Admiral Yi! I have come for you!
With these turtle ships, we will send every Japanese ship to the bottom of the sea. We should build as many as we can. Our coast is now rid of Japanese marauders, but they could return.
Alright, so that's a little roundabout way for beating the level.
The Japanese were unable to establish a base on either China or Korea. Therefore, all supplies and reinforcements had to come from the Japanese islands themselves. Once Admiral Yi destroyed the Japanese navy, the samurai armies were isolated from supply, and the invasion ended. Yi Sun-shin died in the battle, but the Japanese commander Hideyoshi died soon after, and with him, the lust for Japanese conquest. The possibility of a Japanese empire in Eastern Asia in the 16th century died under the guns of slow but deadly armored Korean warships.
Alright guys, so there's our final statistics. And that is it for Age of Empires: The Conquerors expansion. I hope you guys have enjoyed this very long, drawn-out playthrough. I hope you've enjoyed it, watching it as much as I've enjoyed making it, and I hope some of these videos were able to help you out if you were struggling with some of the levels. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.